Hi everyone, it's Kevin. I'm here at the Baked Pie Company. Hi everybody, it's Kevin. I'm here in Asheville, North Carolina at the Baked Pie Company that's right behind me. This is our first ever live remote, and we're going to find out all about great pies tonight from my friend Ingrid Cole, who is the co-owner of the Baked Pie Company. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to walk over to the kitchen. It's going to be so great. She wasn't at the airport, so I came to her pie store, and that's where she wanted me to be in the first place. So I'm still not sure what this flight thing is, but the store is so big that she has to have her baking part of the store 2 doors down. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see. And here she is. There's Ingrid.
Hi!
Say
So
hi to
good
our.
to see
It's
you.
good to see you too.
Wow! Welcome to our kitchen.
Thank you. Can we come in and see what's going on?
Let's do it. Go ahead.
All
You go
right.
first.
I'm going to put the computer down here
Okay.
on the table, and we'll just swing around, and you can show us what's happening. Tell us a little bit about the store and how this came to be.
Baked Pie opened about a little over 3 years ago, and it's actually my sister's idea.
Oh,
This
cool.
is her concept. She was driving around with her daughter Haley one day, and they were like, "Let's go get a piece of blueberry pie and coffee."
Nice.
And they realized there is no place to get a piece of pie.
In Asheville, no place to eat pie.
A sin, right?
I can't believe that.
I know it. My sister had recently retired and was kind of looking for something new to do. So she had this idea, pie. Everybody likes pie.
Yeah.
It's so it kind of started out with some of my family's recipes, and it kind of just grew from there.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and right now you are in our big
Let's do a
kitchen.
zoom of the kitchen.
Yeah.
So
This is it. So we've got a zillion, lots of products, lots of things. Here are our apples that we get from a local farmer.
nice.
Look
Here's-
at this a little bit. You missed
Okay.
it. So there we go. So this
On
gets
camera
turned
and
this gets turned into.
oh, lovely.
Oh, it said I did something. Or
Oh.
What happened? Did I mess it up?
Nope.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. So we've got a bunch of refrigerators that hold. This is where everything starts. We have our fresh eggs, and we've got our milk and cream, and all that kind
Oh,
of
wow.
good stuff. It starts out here.
And where do the eggs come from?
The eggs, I think they come from a local farm.
Wonderful.
We try to use
Oh my
as much local stuff as
gosh.
we can, but we've got
Look
some cookies. These are going to be cooked tomorrow.
So you do more than pies.
That's correct. We do pies, galettes, scones, quiche. 'Cause,
Quiche.
we put,
Oh, I
anything
love
we
that.
put in our homemade pie shell
Uh-huh.
is a big, huge hit. And our quiches, it's stupid. It's
Wonderful.
Really good. It's really
Wonderful.
good stuff. So yeah, you can come in for lunch, have a little quiche, have a little salad.
And what do we use this
Oh,
for?
this! I was just cooking earlier. No, nothing to see here, friends. But we do a really good bourbon pecan chocolate pie, which is
Yum.
I think we sold about 100 of them this Father's Day. Men seem to like the bourbon.
That's great. So now you're just reopening after the COVID,
That's
right?
right. So we just reopened after 2.5 months, and so we're kind of taking it easy, taking it slow, but we're doing it safely, keeping our employees safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and so we're getting back into the
It looks
getting
like
back
it.
into the groove. But we've got our big, huge mixers. Here's
Uh-huh.
where a lot of the magic happens. We have 2 ovens, and each oven holds about 16 pies each.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah, we have both ovens working throughout the
So
day.
do you bake one specific kind of pie at a time, or can you bake more than
Oh,
one
no,
kind
you
of
can
pie?
bake a lot. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, even
cool.
quiche. You can even do quiche and
Wonderful.
yeah. So that's really nice. Yeah. So these are some of our
Oh, yes.
crusts working here. This
So
is
the stages of the pie here. We've got
That's
crust
correct.
at the top.
Crust, right.
Now-
It turns into other things.
This looks like a cookie.
This is actually the crust, one of our crusts for our most famous pie called sugar crackle. Yeah, and this is a crust. So we take this big, huge oatmeal cookie and we mix it, crunch it up with some butter, and then we add brown butter and brown sugar to it. It's a little sweet.
That's the crust.
Right, yeah. Well, the filling is brown butter and brown sugar.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
one of those that does make your eyes kind of roll back into your
Uh-huh.
head. It is
Yes.
very popular here in
Lovely,
the South.
lovely, lovely.
Yes. So we've got this is our kitchen. Where we do kitchen.
Where it says
stuff.
kitchen.
That's right. Just in case. Let me show you this, Kevin, because this is
Okay.
super fun. So today
Oh my lord.
we had Susan come in. Susan and Tara came in and they rolled these So we've got our crust for tomorrow. So what we'll do is we'll pull these out. She'll get here about 5 in the morning.
And these are
Pull
all
out.
homemade.
Oh yeah, made by hand, rolled. In fact, I can tell you that this one was made by Tara and this one was made by Susan. I can tell by the creases.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but we've got our sugar-free crust, our gluten-free crust, and then of course we have our vegan. This is Asheville. Yes, lots of vegan.
Oh, wonderful.
Even
wonderful.
vegan quiche.
Oh, wait. There's some.
Oh yeah, and we have our mini pies here.
Oh my gosh, mini pies.
We've got our mini crusts here. These are very cute. We do a lot of weddings, do a lot of parties, a lot of events where people get little mini pies, and
that's great.
It's a really good idea. Mm-hmm.
Super.
So we're doing that. So yeah. So this is basically just our.
Oh, some more.
Some
more.
Yep. So it looks like she started some pies here: peanut butter and chocolate, tiramisu apples,
pie.
Tiramisu pie.
Oh my gosh! Do you make the lady fingers that go in them?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
we
all
don't.
right.
We don't make the lady fingers. We do soak them in some Kahlua and then mascarpone, cocoa, and cinnamon.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and so that's it. So this is it. This is
And so right here is where you serve the pies?
No, this is not where we serve.
I thought
this is where we sit to go over menus and take a lunch break.
So do people just stand around and eat the pies here?
No. So I'm going to take you to 2 doors down. And that's our restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah, we ended up.
It's like Truvies. I'm a franchise.
I'm a franchise. I love that movie so much.
I do too. Well,
Hit Lisa. Hit her.
Before we go, let's put the computer here and let's talk about how we met. Because we've known each other. We just figured out that we've known each other for 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. How can that be? I'm 29 and you're 27.
How does that work?
How does that work? But we've known each other for 30 years. We started out in a production of Sweeney Todd, which was about pies.
Yes.
Yes, pies.
A lot of pie.
And the reason I remember Ingrid so well, I was playing Tobias, and she was in the ensemble. She should have been a lead, but she was in the ensemble. And our guest artist was
Bill
Hayes, and he was playing the judge.
From Days of Our Lives.
From Days of Our Lives.
Big fan.
But he wasn't there, so Ingrid steps in and sings the judge part. Do a little of it for us.
Bum, 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 bum. So I sat in rehearsal, did this part, and they're singing their other parts.
Yes.
He's Dale is behind me, and he's doing the shavy thing, and I'm bum 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 bum. It was amazing.
Yeah. So that's our tie-in for pies tonight. But we've got some other theater stories we're going to tell you. But I want to see where the pies are served.
Yeah, so let's go to the restaurant.
All right.
2 doors down.
I'm going to follow you.
Yes, please do. All right.
Now, do you do this all by yourself, right?
That's correct. The whole thing, all by myself.
My gosh, how do you do it?
That's not true. That's not true. Actually, I play just a small part in this. This is
you don't play a small part in anything. Since Sweeney Todd, she has not played a small part in anything.
So here we are at the restaurant.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
So this is today's menu.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so we've got today's menu. So we had about 20 different flavors today. So you could come in.
Fantastic.
You could come in and you can get a slice of pie, and you can come in and buy a whole pie. You could come in and have quiche. Slice of quiche or buy a whole quiche.
So it's like a counter. You just come up to the counter and you eat, or?
Well, let me show you. So come on in.
Oh my gosh!
Yes!
This is like walking into somebody's house.
That's right. In fact, we love that. We love when people come in. Oh, my grandmother had this, or
it's so
my
great.
mother had this. So it's a
Look
lot
at
of
this little
antiques.
seating area and the chickens and the hen. Oh my god! Look at that old television.
Very fun, and usually that's on. It does work.
So cool.
And we've got a little kids area here. We're big on kids. We're big on family.
Oh, I can tell.
Kids can come and color.
Look at the giraffes.
Yes, we love giraffes. But
Now,
isn't this cute? And this tin here came from a barn here in Asheville. If you can see the ceiling, it's gorgeous.
I'm doing a different angle here.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. So it's really quaint.
And look at the chandeliers.
Pretty. Yeah, very pretty. We have a bar there. People can come and sit and watch
great.
Watch the traffic. And
super.
So you just you come in and you see our selection of pies, this is the end of the day, so our pie selection is small.
Tell us what you've got.
So we've got an M&M brownie pie, a walnut brownie pie, and on top there we have a homemade ganache. And right here we've got our #1 fruit cellar pie, which is our blueberry crisp pie, to die for, to die. And so this is our counter. This is where you come up and you order. And as you can see, it's just super, super cute. And here are our cold pies. You were just looking at the big pies.
I want to show them the menu.
Oh, yeah. Sure. So you can get a pie slice, like a whole pie, quiche combo. Comes with a piece of quiche, a piece of pie, and a side salad.
Oh my gosh. Who wouldn't do
lunch.
that?
Right.
It's a lunch, it's a breakfast,
It's
it's a dinner,
everything.
it's a midnight snack.
And we're
Now-
open for, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you can go to a movie, and after the movie, it's a great date night place.
Oh,
to come
yeah.
and bring people. So yeah, we've got our vegan chocolate dream.
Now tell me about the vegan, because we have a viewer that loves vegan
Yeah,
food.
yeah. So we use
So-
a soft tofu made with chocolate, and
Okay.
mixed with chocolate,
Uh-huh.
and vegan chips, and then the crust is made with a walnut date crust. This particular one. But
yeah.
we have a lot of vegan pies. Again, this is Asheville. Lots of vegans.
Okay.
Right here we have our sugar-free.
That's sugar-free.
Uh-huh. Lemon cream.
Has that been tested sugar-free?
That's correct. And next to it is a keto pie, because keto's super popular. This is a coconut keto pie, which is delish.
Okay.
And then we've got a gluten-free pie.
And the keto pie, what do you use for the crust?
So we use an almond flour and coconut and butter for
Okay.
this particular one. And then we have a gluten-free graham cracker
Oh my gosh.
cookie crust there. And also the keto is also gluten-free as well.
Uh-huh.
We've got our tiramisu pie,
Wow.
our Atlantic Beach pie, which is super fun. It's a lemon lime pie, but what's good about it is the crust is made with a butter saltine cracker. So you get the sweet and the tart and then a little salt.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really
Now,
good.
do the cream pies, are they also made in the same kitchen that you
That's
do?
correct. The kitchen does everything in the morning.
Okay. Cool.
And everything is homemade. So the custards are made from scratch.
I'm going to zoom in so they can see.
Yeah,
That
and then
custard. Ooh,
it is
that looks so
gorgeous.
good.
It is really good.
Oh, it is
Down here
gorgeous.
we've got our chocolate cloud pie,
Mhm.
and we've got a peanut butter chip pie, and a Reese's peanut butter. Peanut butter seems to be big here in the South.
Yes. Peanut butter and gluten-free. And
That's right.
a peanut butter vegan pie.
Absolutely.
That's got a keto crust.
You can mix and match.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So over here, we've got little radios and
Look at
and
the china. It's so
everything
beautiful.
that you see is for sale, Kevin.
Everything's for
So you
sale.
can come in, get some pie, and be like, oh, I forgot to get a birthday present for my friend. Or you see something and it'd be like, my mother had these, or my grandmother had these, and I have to have them. How much are So everything is for sale.
So how do you restock this kind of stuff?
So my sister, who was the brains of Baked, she's the one. She's the talented.
You're the
one.
brawn.
That's right. I'm the bouncer, as I like to say. And when she first opened this store, I wanted to come and help because I am a professional actor. I have lots of restaurant experience.
Right.
So I kind of brought that in. I kind of helped that way.
Yes.
But this is really all my sister.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, the magic. Speaking of my sister, and I think it's time for your.
Yeah, I was looking at my watch. It's about time for my flight, isn't it?
Yes, it is time for your.
Let me get packed up then if we're getting ready for the
why don't you
flight.
say Hang on a second,
I hear. Well, I'm gonna put the computer down right here. Oh, well, who is this?
This is my sister Kirsten.
Hi, Kirsten.
Hi.
Are you going on the flight with us?
I am. I absolutely am.
She hasn't told me where we're going.
Let me show you the
Oh my
flight that we have
gosh.
here in
Show 'em
Asheville.
right here. Oh,
Look! Oh my God! That's one flight.
That's
This is
one
a pie flight.
Oh my gosh!
you get 3 flavors, any 3 flavors that you choose, and a scoop of ice cream for one price. And you can sit, and it's a great date night sharing.
Some people don't
You're
share.
I don't
supposed to
share.
share. I was
You
gonna
don't
say.
have to share.
I was gonna say.
Not at all. So
Why don't you
I
sit in
wanted
your
to bring
seat?
you a flight.
Well, oh, how sweet! Thank
For
you.
you.
How definitely sweet. Look at
Yes.
this, folks. Isn't that great? I wish you all were
Come on,
here.
Oh, I can
Let's-
sit and join you.
let's
Sit and
pull-
join us.
Yeah,
Oh, we've got a coffee. She's got some.
I'm gonna get
got a
you
little-
guys in this more than me.
No, stop it. It's about you. You're
I
the
got
star.
you, I got your little yoo-hoo.
A yoo-hoo. Oh
Take
my
you
God.
really back.
Do you all know what yoo-hoo is? Anybody know? Tell me what yoo-hoo is. I
It's
know.
skim milk with chocolate that is
Yes.
out of this world.
I'm from Arkansas, so I know what yoo-hoo is.
Oh, really? Remember the
it's good.
commercials? Yoo-hoo.
Mm. It's like cold hot chocolate.
It is.
It is.
It is.
It really
we
is.
usually have hot coffee to choose
Oh,
from.
yes.
Yeah.
We
It's
don't
okay.
want the
This
yoo-
is the star.
we don't want the yoo-hoo to upstage.
No.
Right. So what
All
we
right.
tell them, Kirsten, what
Tell me
you've
what we
given them.
have.
So today I gave you a flight of our. I know Ingrid went over some. I heard her talking about
Uh-huh.
some of these pies, but we got the chocolate cloud,
Chocolate cloud.
which is just a really silk, fluffy mousse pie, but it
Oh,
has
look
some
at that.
cream cheese, so it's not a
There
cheesecake.
we-
Up a little.
Up a little bit.
There you go.
There we go.
He never did follow stage directions very well.
Oh, I have a story about that for you too. Brigadoon. So we'll
Ingrid,
we'll talk about it later.
Wow.
All right.
So that's our
Okay.
chocolate cloud. Get a little bit of our homemade whipped topping with that.
Yeah, a little bit of whipped cream.
That's the cloud part.
And then the crust is a oatmeal cookie crust. Stupid.
That tastes just like this.
Yes.
Except in
It's
the form
really
of
good.
Yeah,
It's
so
really
we serve
No, I-
milk here, Yoo-hoo,
Just the
a lot
crust.
of Stewart's, root beers,
cream soda.
cheer wine.
Take you back in
Tell us
time.
about cheer wine because they won't know about that.
Oh,
Kansas
cheer wine's a
City.
North Carolina thing, isn't
It's
it?
North
So we've
Carolina,
got
yeah.
we have diet
Oh my
and
gosh.
regular. And it's just a cherry flavored soda that is
It's really good.
it's really,
really
good.
good.
Like I
It's
grew
very
up
good.
we grew up going to North Carolina twice a year, and we'd always had to get a cheer wine and
Yeah.
a sun drop.
I like it with barbecue ribs.
Oh yes.
'cause
Oh,
it
anything.
brings
A lot
the
of people
sweetness.
around here make barbecue with cheer
With
wine.
cheer wine.
Oh.
My
Yeah.
brother Tom Cole, he makes his
Interesting.
chicken wings and other
Yeah.
things with cheer wine.
So
All
the
right.
second, the middle
Which
pie,
is moving us along.
That's right.
I'm
I
sorry.
haven't finished the first yet.
That's okay. You come back to that.
that's our Atlantic Beach. So the Atlantic,
Atlantic
Beach is
Beach.
like a key lime, but we make it with lemon and lime.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's a nice southern pie. And a lot of people are familiar with
The crust is what makes it super special.
Yeah, it's that buttered saltine cracker crust.
Buttered,
Mm.
saltine, cracker, crust.
So it's sweet, it's a little tart, and a little
Mhm.
salty.
But it's not too tart.
No,
it's
not at
just
all.
a hint of tart.
That's right. It's not, and our
Yeah.
key lime pie has more tart in it.
Oh, yeah.
But we're from
Uh-huh.
Fort Lauderdale, so we're very proud
Right.
of our key lime pie.
Did you grow up in Fort Lauderdale?
Yes,
Yeah.
we both
Okay.
did.
Plantation,
Oh,
South
okay,
Florida.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
What do you think?
Cool. It's really good. I forgot to show them, so I'll have to
Sure.
take another bite. Isn't that beautiful?
It's gorgeous.
It's so creamy.
It is really, really good.
It's not so tart that it gives you that
Right,
bite.
right.
It's just enough to taste it, and it's
Yeah.
just lovely.
Right.
It's really good.
I wish we had some honey pecan pie for you to try today, but we sold out. We sell out of that pretty quick. It's our #1 seller. We have
We
it
could
every day.
Run over and make it. For
We-
me.
I'm done for the day, Kevin.
All right.
We are done.
All right.
And then now you're going to get to try our homemade.
That's our
beautiful
blueberry
and you
crisp.
said this is the most popular
fruit pie.
It is.
Okay.
And the blueberries come from Maine. They're those little ones that are
Maine.
just
Yeah, they're
beautiful.
really good.
And how do you get them from Maine? You put them on a flight?
He's
We-
hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
This guy.
But
All right,
that's
so
our
Isn't that beautiful? Look how much filling
crust.
And
Our
everybody
famous
This
everybody
is the
will
famous
say,
crust.
you know, it's the pies can be good, but if the crust isn't good,
in there. Exactly. And
It's-
that's what I love about these pies. We were just talking about that
Yeah.
earlier.
Mhm.
They're really good.
yeah. Also, our quiche we
Mm.
make with this crust, and it's just
It's perfect.
it's perfect. It really is. It's amazing.
Those are so good. The berries are so sweet, but not over sweet.
right.
Yeah, we get that. We hear that a lot.
And do you do?
We don't add a lot of sugar. We
I
let
was
the
going to
fruits.
ask if you do much sugar in the crust either.
Oh,
Not just a touch.
yeah.
yeah,
just
because
a
it's
touch.
not sweet at
Mhm.
all.
It's very
But it's
flaky.
so, yes, I was just going to say that.
It's
Flaky
a flaky
crust.
crust.
Piece of flat, and I helped.
So, how many different kinds of crusts do you have?
Well, we have for our baked pies, the majority are in that crust.
Uh-huh.
But we have a couple. We have a sugar crackle pie that has a homemade
We talked
oatmeal
about that.
cookie
We talked
crust.
about that. Yes.
There's a couple. We have a flourless chocolate torte that doesn't even have a crust. We have a
Wow.
couple that don't have a crust,
Uh-huh.
and then our cream pies are different. So we have
Yeah.
a lot of cookie crusts.
Our coconut
great.
cream is
Oh.
this comes with this crust. We take our normal crust and then we put coconut in the crust.
No, it's a cookie
Wow.
crust.
Oh, it's a
cookie
vanilla-
crust. It's a vanilla cookie crust.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So you
It's
don't
really
even know
good.
what this. It's a secret recipe
No,
that not
I'm
even
so
Ingrid
Sugar.
knows.
Oh, that's right. You were not supposed to correct me. I
Sorry.
told her, don't correct me on
I
anything.
Say that
know.
again.
Sugar, butter, flour.
And what Broadway show is that from? We've
Oh.
talked about it in our show before.
Waitress.
Waitress, and you all saw it on Broadway, right?
No, we saw it at the Peace
Oh,
Center.
okay.
We
In
took my
Greenville.
mom.
Mhm.
It was, I think it was Mother's Day or
Mother's Day
something.
gift.
And we took, so the three of us went and took mom, and it was amazing. And we brought about 20 pies
We
to the
brought them
cast.
a lot of
Oh,
pies. Yeah, it
cool.
was
And then
fabulous.
when Betty Buckley did Hello Dolly at the Peace Center, and I'm friends with her on Facebook, and yeah, we're really friends.
she sends you birthday messages.
She sends me birthday messages.
Shout out.
We love Betty Buckley. Anyway, when she did Hello Dolly, we brought her some pies as
Oh,
well,
wow.
and
That's
so
great.
it's we like to feed people, and particularly things that are homemade goodness.
Everybody's
Well,
happy when they
Yeah.
Tell me
leave
how
here.
long you all have been doing this. How long this store's been in?
We opened this shop in April of 2017.
Oh,
So
just like
just
3
over
years.
3 years. And then we opened the Woodfin shop that Ingrid
I hang out there.
Hangs
the
out.
manager there.
That's just north of Asheville.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
north of downtown, and we opened that 6 months in December of 2017. So
Oh,
we did it one
quickly.
after the other.
Okay.
We were in that mode of this is how
Mhm.
we open shops. Let's do another one while we're in that mode.
So when do you
And,
open your next one?
Oh, I wish this virus wasn't here.
Yeah.
It
would
kind
be
of stopped
soon.
us from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
our next location we were scouting Greenville, South Carolina
Mhm.
before the virus.
Great.
I like Atlanta. I like the idea of maybe going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because
Charlotte.
I like the
Charlotte.
idea of Kansas City.
Kansas City, where everything's up to date.
Everything's up to date. Well,
Everything's up to
it
date.
used to be.
in Kansas
Used to be.
City.
Now, the thing I hate, there's one thing I hate about the pie shop,
Mhm.
is that when I come here, I fall in love with these pies, and then I don't get them again until I come back to Asheville.
Oh, do you not have a pie shop?
We have a pie shop, but not
Yeah.
like this,
Oh,
so
gotcha.
I wish I could have these pies.
Well,
Yeah.
we do ship pies now.
Oh, you do?
We do.
ship.
They ship
We
pies,
ship
folks!
pies. We only shipped our baked pies. Anything
Oh, really? I
that-
can't get this
Yeah,
one.
the cream pies.
Not so much.
I don't think they would land
Probably
very well.
not. Probably not.
But the baked pies, we make them fresh and we immediately shrink wrap them, freeze them overnight, and ship them the next day. And we ship them on ice. So by the
Okay.
time when we ship, it's either next day or 2 day.
Okay.
By the time you get it, it's ready to eat.
Oh, wow.
And they
That's
are
great.
and they ship well.
So you take it right out of the mailbox and right into your mouth.
That's
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
exactly.
That's it.
so great.
And they're delicious.
so
just as
all of
good.
the fruit pies.
all the fruit pies,
honey
the honey
pecan,
pecan,
chocolate,
Oh.
brownie.
yeah, brownie.
What about that one with the cookie crust?
Oh yes,
Sugar crackle.
That's the one we want.
Yes,
It
so
is.
that's-
It's amazing.
That is based off of Mama Fuko's sugar
Christine.
crack pie up
Okay.
in New York, and
Wonderful.
we tweaked it a little bit to make
Mhm.
it our own, but we call it sugar
Oh,
crackle
that's cool.
pie off of their sugar crack pie.
Nice. Well,
And,
I'm sure it's delicious.
it's
if
really
if anything
good.
like these three, and look, we get ice cream
You do
too.
get ice cream.
Yeah.
I can't eat the ice cream after.
It's a
having
lot.
last time.
Like I said, it's a
It
good
just-
date night. It's good to go, and you can, eat off of each
Or
other's
it's
plates.
good for a night when you don't have a date.
That's right. And you take
When
it
you're-
home.
you're
and at
feeling bad
midnight,
about
when
it.
when you can't
That's
sleep.
right.
You
That's
take
right. I'm
it
going to pack
out
all
and-
of this up for you, so
Oh.
tonight when you're back at your hotel,
What do you mean
can,
you're going to pack this up?
Well, if you don't finish.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Exactly.
Well, that's really great.
But it really, I wanted to say that this was all Kirsten's concept. I told you how she started with her daughter,
Uh-huh.
and it just, she has this, way of these ideas just
Uh-huh.
popping out that are just pieces of gold. So,
Yeah.
That's sort of how the pie flight came to be. My husband and I were having dinner one night at a restaurant, and I said, "Boy, I wish I could have a couple
Yeah.
desserts
little
to
bite
choose
of-
from." And then
Yeah.
I was like, "Maybe we could do that with our pies."
Yeah, folks, you got to see this. This is not like a third of a slice of pie. These are full slices of pie.
they're a little
Right.
a
smaller.
little bit smaller than a regular
Yeah, but
slice.
but they're still
But
pretty.
they're
These
huge.
these are my regular slices. If you think these are small, wait till you see their big slices. That's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, they're big, but
That's really cool.
But
Yeah.
that way you can, pick any 3 pies in the shop.
And you eat this one and you say, "Oh, this reminds me of my mother," and you look over and you see her cookbook on the shelf.
so
and
great.
Yeah.
yeah, it's really a lot of. It is. Everyone's happy when
Yeah.
they leave.
So it looks like you've got like 12 different pies that you serve.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
varies from 12 to
To
up
20.
to 20 on the weekends.
So you have 20 different kinds of pies.
that we rotate.
Every day, rotate.
So every day it changes.
Oh, okay. So
And we have 4 specialty pies, like you probably mentioned, the keto,
Vegan.
sugar-free,
Right.
vegan, and
Yeah.
gluten-free.
And those
we
change
have
as well
one
every day.
Every day.
so how many total different kinds of pies do you have?
Over 100.
We have probably over 100.
100?
100
Yeah.
different
Oh
flavors.
my gosh.
So you can.
Look at this list right
Oh,
here.
oh my
Turn it
gosh.
over.
Oh, look at this, folks. I know you can't
It's a
read
lot,
it.
and that's just a little bit of them. That's
And
not
that's
all.
not
Those are
every-
just our most
We
popular.
we test different pies every week. We
Oh, who
give
do you
the
have? Who do
bakers-
you have?
I
I would
I'd
love
love-
You
to
wanna
live
be a
in. I would
test?
love to live in Asheville.
I
and Sit over in
know.
this corner and be a tester.
We do
Oh,
that.
Kevin, we need you. Yeah,
when
we
we
will.
have a new pie out, we do. If there's customers in the shop, we'll take it around and give a bite and ask their
Oh.
opinions.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make it to
So
the
you don't
shelf
have any
unless.
loitering issues?
No.
with-
No, not at all.
Well, I'm looking through this and I see some interesting flavors that I've never heard of. Like one of the cream pies is called Astronaut.
Oh,
pie.
that's fun.
Oh, that's
What
a
is
good
that? Is
pie.
it because it's out of this world?
It's
or-
out of this world. What do you think you could turn an orange pie? What ingredient do you think of when you say astronaut?
There's creams. Oh, the tang.
Tang!
Oh my
That's
gosh!
our secret ingredient.
You put tang in
We
it.
put tang in
Oh
and
my
like the
gosh.
orange flavor, and it's so good.
So
So
we
does
it starts with our vanilla homemade cream custard,
Mhm.
and then we add the tang to it. So then we have
Okay.
that, and then the crust is a vanilla wafer, cookie crust,
Cookie.
and then we have an
Uh-huh.
orange tang whip topping.
Oh my gosh! So it kind of tastes like a creamsicle.
That's
It
it.
does.
Yeah.
It's an orange
Oh.
creamsicle pie, but we call it Astronaut because
I
we
love
use
it.
tang.
And we have to
Okay.
explain it to every person. If you're a young
Well-
person and we say,
They don't
you know,
get it.
you're gonna
Tang.
Astronaut and tangs.
I noticed that young person jabbing there. We'll just skim right over that. Remember, I'm 29. You're 27.
That's
We
correct.
established that
that
already.
makes
Correct.
me
25.
16.
Yeah.
This is my much older sister.
Oh, okay.
She's the older one.
All right. There's one more I want to ask
Yeah.
you about the unicorn.
Can
You
I tell?
explain.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
because it's my very favorite.
Okay.
So we start with Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie treat
As the crust.
as the crust.
So y'all can use anything for a crust.
and it's
basically.
gluten free because it's Fruity Pebble. So that's
Of
gluten-free.
course, the less calories, folks.
Exactly. And then we use a homemade vanilla cream custard that we dye pink because, you know, unicorn.
Yeah.
Duh. And then we put a delicious homemade whipped topping and then sprinkles on top. So when you cut
Oh,
into it,
wow.
it's all this. It's
And
just
we use
big rain-
gluten-free sprinkles, so it's
The
a
whole pie is
gluten-free
gluten
concept.
free.
But,
But it's
Go
just
ahead.
it's gluten free and it is one of our most popular. And you
That's
instantly
great.
turn it. I instantly turn into a 7-year-old eating cereal watching Bugs Bunny. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
You,
one
what
of
do
those.
you mean you instantly turn into a 7-year-old?
You know, like-
you are a 7-year-old.
we
You've
did.
Been,
we
you've
made
been a
it.
7-year-old since
For a
I
long-
met you.
for a long time.
We
For a
made
long
it for kids, but
Oh, that's
grown
good.
men love
Grown
that
men go
pie.
crazy over
I'm sure
our,
they
our
do.
bourbon pecan pie,
Oh yeah,
our
that's
honey
good.
pecan
That's
pie,
cool.
and the unicorn pie.
Now, do you all have a cookbook or any plans for a cookbook? Or
We are featured in a couple of cookbooks. One's an
Cool.
online cookbook that I can give
Okay.
you the link to.
yeah, we'll put
and
it in
then
the,
we have
in the comments.
a book that we sell that's all North Carolina restaurants, small
Oh,
restaurants.
lovely.
And it's a great
It's a great
cookbook.
book, yeah.
And
So
we've
you
got
can-
a couple of recipes in there, but
Okay.
it's the Piedmont area all the way to the coast.
Oh,
Different
wonderful.
local restaurants, no
Never-
chains. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we heard what your favorite pie is,
Yeah.
or 2 or 3 of your favorites.
Yes.
What's your favorite pie?
My number one is the honey pecan.
Oh, then you said that too.
It is.
So it must be really, really
I
good.
made
It's
that
special.
at home.
They don't have that today, folks.
Well,
Unfortunately,
we did.
We
We just
did.
ran
We
out.
have it every
We
day.
sell
They
out.
ran out.
Yeah, we do have that every day.
So I can order one, have it sent, and have it meet me at home.
That's
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
I just shipped.
We'll be ordering
I
on the
just
way.
shipped a pecan and a cherry pie today
Oh, wonderful.
for one person.
Wonderful.
But we get the pecans from a farm in Georgia. They're
Wonderful.
huge. There's
Great eggs.
There's
Super.
2.5 cups of pecans in every pie.
Oh, wow.
It's fabulous.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but she was
Yeah.
making that at home one day,
And I said, this is going to be our number one seller.
and
And it
It
is.
is.
That's
Yeah.
It
fantastic.
is so good.
yeah,
Now, what are your plans in the next 5 years for the pie company?
You know, I would love to possibly franchise.
Oh, great.
We're looking into that. We're discussing it all the time. That would be a great dream. We have people from all over the United States that come in and say, do you franchise? Do you franchise? Do you?
Yeah.
They're probably one of our biggest questions that we get.
And when you franchise, are you going to franchise the decor? Sorry, I hit my sentence.
wow.
Are you going to franchise the decor as well?
It would feature the look,
Okay. Very
the
cool.
feel. The feel is
So
so
great.
instrumental
Yeah.
Yeah,
in this shop. I wanted
Yeah.
a great product, a great pie. I wanted the best, friendliest staff, which we have. I mean, look at this. And then
Yeah.
the decor is a must. And we
Yeah.
have
It's so great.
really great old-timey music playing usually.
Oh,
Ella
nice.
Fitzgerald, Chris
We
Connor.
love Ella Fitzgerald.
You know,
so
so you
Frank
come in,
Sinatra.
You walk in the door, and first it's a visual. You
Mhm.
see, you're like,
Yep.
you can always tell if someone's not been here because their eyes, like,
They
oh
stop
my
and
God.
look around.
Then they get the smell of the
Right.
pie, and then they hear this music, and it
Right.
really is.
They're
It takes you
transformed.
back. You're
Oh, yeah.
transformed.
And I want to, when people say that, it makes me feel good because I did my
Well,
job.
you've done a beautiful job.
Thank
and
you.
the other store is a little bit bigger than this one.
Yeah, it's about twice the size.
But it's the same concept.
same concept.
And the same
different-
flavors. Same,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the pies are different from here, from each
Each
shop.
day.
The bakers have free reign over
Yeah,
what
'cause
they
I,
bake.
I remember one time I was here and I wanted a certain kind of pie, and they said, we don't have it here, but we have it at the other store.
Yep.
So I drove all the way down to the other store. And 2 or 3 times, I think I've seen you once or twice since you started. But almost every time I come, she's at the bank. So they're doing really well, folks. Really
Off the
well.
bank.
Yeah, she's at the bank.
exactly.
So Ingrid, what's up for you? I know you still do professional theater.
I do,
So
uh-huh.
what's up in your
yeah, I don't
next...
have anything because of this COVID thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But my daughter and I put together this cabaret show called The Apple Doesn't Fall Very Far.
Because your daughter is a fantastic singer
She's
as well.
she's better than me. by far. She's really, her range is amazing, and
Yeah.
she's really outstanding. She just got a job as a middle school chorus teacher, so I'm super proud. They're in
Oh,
Atlanta.
great,
Her husband's a cello player.
Great.
And but yeah, so I'm working on that, and I have got my Cole Porter show. My last name is Cole, so I do a show called Cole Sings Cole,
Oh,
which I'm trying to do in Kansas City with this guy.
Yes, yes.
Great.
That would be fun.
Will you
Fabulous show.
Will you bring pie if you come?
Yes. Yes. In fact, we did a show in Gainesville, Georgia, my cabaret show, and
Okay.
they bought like almost 200 of those mini pies that we
Oh,
sold,
wonderful.
so everybody could have a pie
Perfect. You
Yeah.
heard it right here, folks.
right here. So yeah, and there's lots of opportunities to perform. They've got a couple of union houses here, and it's
Wonderful.
and the people here support the arts.
That's great. That's
yeah,
great.
they're all from
Yeah.
New York, so they
Asheville
they
is a big.
yeah.
Well, before we go, I want to have you sing, but I want to sing with you.
Yes, of course.
Can
Have
we
you
do-
heard him sing?
They've heard me sing.
I have not heard him sing, and
Yeah,
you
he's
don't
amazing.
want me here, so I'm going to step away.
No.
Are we going to
Oh.
sit here and sing?
I'll be
Let's
your
just hear you
audience.
sing. Yeah.
I'll be your audience. Put that towards y'all.
All right. So,
All right.
do you want to do that duet from Call Me Madam?
Let's do, because you're a big Merman impersonator.
I am. I do like Marvin. Yeah.
Now, she has a big voice. I have a big voice, but she has a bigger
I know,
voice. So she's going to pull back a little tonight.
I'm
so
trying.
I can-
How many shows have we done together? At least 5, maybe
Oh,
more.
maybe
Because
more.
you did Nonsense too. I mean, you were
Oh,
in the
I
pit.
did.
You were the
Yes,
music director,
yes.
and
Yes,
That
I
was
remember
amazing.
That. Yes, we've done a lot of shows.
I can't-
We'll log some of the things down because we're running short of time.
Okay.
I want to get the song in.
real quick, when you did Assassins,
See, she always takes over.
oh sorry, when you
Yeah.
did Assassins, because
Uh-huh.
you were so good in that.
Yes,
Did you wear a wig or did you just grow your hair out?
that was my hair. It's not.
It was
They-
super
yeah.
black, curly,
Yeah,
and you.
it'll
what
be
was the
super
part?
black again in a few more.
You were the guy who's
gigs. Charles Gateau.
Charles Gateau, and he tap danced up
Tap
to
dance
the
up to the
guillotine.
guillotine. Not the guillotine.
where you hang.
The noose.
The noose.
And got hung at the end of the song.
He tap dances and then
Yes.
oh,
Many people have wanted me to get hung at the end of a song. before.
goosebumps. Stop
Yeah.
it. That was a good show, but we've done so many shows.
So you've done Call Me Madam before.
Oh,
which is
yeah.
this song. So she's done this show. I have not. So if I mess up, just keep listening to her.
Whatever.
All right, you ready?
Wait, what notes are we singing? What is
I
it?
hear.
You don't need. Okay.
Okay.
You
I
don't
hear
need
singing
analyzing.
and there's no
It is not
one there.
so surprising.
I
You
hear
feel
blossoms
very strange,
and the
but
trees are bare.
nice.
All
Your heart
day
goes
long I seem to
pitter-patter. I know
walk
just
on there.
what's the
I
matter,
wonder
because
why.
I've been there
I
once
wonder
or
why.
twice.
I
Your
keep
head on my
talking in my
shoulder,
sleep
with
at
someone who's
night.
older.
And
Up
what's
down
more,
with
I've
a
lost
velvet
my
glove.
appetite.
There
Stars
is
that
nothing you
used
can
to twinkle in the
replace
skies
the
are
fuzzy night.
twinkling in
You're
the
sick, you're
skies. I
just
wonder
in
why.
love.
Thank you so much,
Oh, my
Ingrid. So
gosh.
good to be with you. I'm giving her a hug,
Did
even
you
though we're
see
not
how
supposed to.
we sounded really good together on that
We
big hard
We
note when we
did.
both were belting?
We did.
We
The
sounded
timing was a
amazing.
little off, but we did all right.
We did our best.
Hey, I want to tell you, next week we're going to be doing a patriotic theme. We're going to be on Tuesday night next week at 7 o'clock, Kansas City time. We're
Do you
gonna,
need someone to sing God Bless America?
We do. We
Maybe
do.
I could-
You could be Kate Smith next week.
Perfect.
So we're going to do red, white, and blue food on Tuesday night
fun.
for 4th of July. So we'll see you back in the kitchen next week. I want to thank Ingrid and Kristen. Come back
Kirsten.
over. Kirsten, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, and remember, you can go to bakedpiecompanny.com and you can order pies there, and you get a whole. I think it's shining
Woo,
light.
it's
do.
like, Jesus.
There we go. We're all leaning in here.
Hmm.
So thank you guys for having us for our first remote. We'll always
Aw,
remember
this
it.
is
Yeah, it's been
fun.
fun.
It's been
Please come back.
wonderful.
So have a good week, and we'll see you next Tuesday night for Sing for Your Supper. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was so fun.
All right. If
It
you-
didn't record.
What do you mean?
Holy shit. Sorry.
Okay.
Did it
We'll
end?
just
Are we
say-
still
You edit that?
talking?
Are we
Or
hearing
what's